Logged on to X and I see 22,000 posts trending with Johnny Depp, and I knew why. His Argentina trip is, getting a lot of attention. Let's see what we got. Here we've got Johnny at a baseball game, and the announcers zoom in and say it's Captain Jack Sparrow, aka Johnny Depp, or the other way around. Not sure. It's 6 seconds, but, I'll take it. I gave it a heart and a repost already. This here is one of those posts about someone getting scammed out of thousands of dollars by a fake Johnny Depp. Kind of unbelievable how people fall for this. The woman was 32 years old. Old ladies, maybe. 60s, 70s, don't quite understand the internet and things like that and social media. Maybe they think it's got to be Johnny Depp or they can't have the account or something. They just don't know. 32 years old? All right, I kind of feel bad for her, but she got to take a little responsibility. Now this Amber person is saying Johnny is affiliated with you-know-who on the island because a guy who supported Amber mentioned to this person on the island that they allegedly knew Johnny or hung out with Johnny and could maybe get Johnny on the island, which has nothing to do with Johnny whatsoever, 0%. I guess this got mixed in with the trend. What a cringe fest these people are. Holy shit. New pic of Johnny and furry friends relaxing in Argentina. All right, I saw an explosion there. Kind of a weird gif. It's like exploding. But yeah, you can see it right there with the dogs. All right, weird explosion. But thank you. I'll give you a heart anyway. All right, so this person says that the guy on the island's name is not mentioned here. Lawrence Krauss is. It was something like Lawrence Krauss allegedly talking to the guy on the island, I guess. I mean, Depp was mentioned. I don't know the full original source for this, but even if so, a lot of famous people that weren't there were probably mentioned because they were trying to get them there. But they didn't go. Well, some of them did, but not Johnny. Well, some negative stuff trending too. Kind of a downer, but this is what it is. 4 hours ago, when Johnny Depp invited Heath Ledger's family to his island to get away from the media spotlight after his death, and they named an area. Here's another one. Looks like Johnny in a pizzeria, but I'm not sure. Could be some other place. It gets a heart. Johnny Depp on that Man on the Island list pretends to be shocked. Well, he's not on that list, and even in the worst case scenario, he was mentioned in an email. But like I said, a lot of people mention Johnny Depp. He's pretty damn famous. There's another one I've never seen. Always a new picture of Johnny. There must be like millions. I mean, yeah, there must be hundreds of thousands and maybe millions. Amber Heard supporters are now saying Johnny is linked to the you-know-who list because Lawrence Krauss mentioned him in an email during a conversation he had with J.E., which I guess is that guy on the island. And why was this guy Krauss, who supports Amber, talking to that guy about Johnny anyway? My head's kind of spinning from it. So unfortunately, it seems like this Argentina stuff got hijacked by this miles-long stretch of a story from these Amber fans. And this is mine trending, which I just posted, of Johnny landing in Argentina in a helicopter. But I didn't mean landing there, like arriving at the country. I meant landing someplace. I don't know how close it is, but probably Johnny flew in a plane. But then again, I really don't know. Not sure why it's trending with like 11 views, but okay, I'll take it, and more views, please, for whatever it means. Is that actually Johnny, or is that AI? I don't even know. No heart. I'm not sure. All right, there's a pic from before. Who let the dogs out? Haha. All right, you get a heart. Another one, Johnny in Argentina. 2 seconds. Heart. 500,000 views. Not so bad. But then again, it's from an account with over 1.5 million followers, so yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for the views. And here's one more of Johnny. Not sure exactly what he's doing. Probably acting out some Jack Sparrow thing or whatnot. I don't know. Right, yes, acting out Jack Sparrow. Heart on that and repost on that. And there's one more of Johnny. There's just so much of Johnny making my head spin. All right, back in the positives now. But all right, more positives, but Amber fans always got to try to hijack it with this stuff, whatever they could get their hands on. There's a pretty good one. One more heart from me. And there's Andy Signor reminding us that Depp played Trump in a movie and Depp doesn't like Trump. All right, thank you. And these go down and down. Like I said, 22,000 posts are a little more trending with Johnny. Unfortunately, hijacked by some Amber fans and their ridiculous theories, but alright, I guess that's what it is. I'll give that a heart, although it's a weird Photoshop job. I think I regret that heart. I'm taking it back. This is, yeah, a little weird. No offense if you're watching and you actually made this. Alright, let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subbed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.